So this is my weekend review, which I have absolutely no agenda, no outline. I have no nothing. And I talk about all the stupid shit that just comes to mind. It's kind of like my release because all week long, I try to tackle some crazy shit like you do, okay? But along the way, I mess up and do stupid shit. And then I laugh about it later. So this is Jay, and your content is so crazy. I can't do what he does. It's literally just gives me an anxiety attack looking at him. I don't know how you do it. Tell me.
So I guess I'll go back a little bit first. So I've always been somebody that's interested in all things hustle. Like I love the thought of taking this, splitting it in half, selling a piece, taking another one, buying 5 more, like that. To me,
talking about houses, not human bodies.
Well, but it didn't start with houses, right? For me, it started at a young age. Like I remember the very first time my cousin learned how to make bracelets out of like this really cheap like thread. I mean, the cheapest thread you could possibly find. And he was so excited to show me what he made. And I must have been like 6 or 7. I was like, why don't we sell this around the neighborhood and like make some money?
Nice.
So he would make the bracelets and I was in charge of like this business operation.
Okay, all right.
So we would go around just door knock, and I think people were just like, oh, two kids. And they would give us money. And we probably made $30.
Okay.
But for a 7-year-old, you're
$30
wealthy.
is the riches for real.
So, you know what I mean? So that's how it originally started.
Oh my God.
And then from there, I've had a number of ideas and business ventures. High school, I sold candy out of my backpack.
You were the candy hustler? Everyone loved the candy hustler.
Man, I had so
Did you go to
many different
Costco?
things.
That was y'all's plug, right?
Costco's
Or BJ's, and then you buy your stuff
plug.
in bulk, and I was always like, damn, if I had one of the memberships, I wouldn't be paying their upsell prices.
But you know what, though? And it goes to show you, like, people pay for convenience. Because everyone knew that we were selling candy bars for like $2.
Yes.
You can go to 7-Eleven that was right next to the high school and buy it for 75 cents cheaper.
What's the most convenient thing you pay for now that you're embarrassed to admit?
Now?
I have one. I know mine.
The most convenient. I can't even think. I don't know. I'm still doing a lot of stuff myself.
Womp, womp, womp.
What's yours?
I have a laundry person that comes and does my laundry because there's just no way I'm gonna get to it. And my groceries are on auto delivery, so every week we have the same grocery list. My kids are like, dude, come on. Like, do you have any intentions on going beyond milk, cheese, butter, and bread? I'm like, it's grilled cheese all around for the rest of y'all lives.
How's the laundry service? So they just come pick up all of your laundry?
No, she comes to the house. And I'm like, here's the door code. Here's the remote to the TV. Oh my God. And the first day that I met her, she was so cool. But my pants ripped down the middle while I was wearing them. And that was how I met her. It was my entire ass was out. And she stuck around. So anyone that sticks around for my chaos is a real one. So
I like that.
That's
So
what
I
I
actually have been following this. He's a real estate guy, but he's really big on not doing $10 an hour activities. I'm not saying laundry's $10 an hour, but meaning something that you can outsource to somebody else.
Yes.
And he was saying anytime you can think of something that you could outsource so that you can recapture that time, it's worth it. And just the thought of laundry, like I literally get a mountain, and I'm like, once it's a mountain, then I'm gonna wash it all at the same time. I'm not separating it. Whites, darks, pants, towels, they're all going together.
I imagine that's how my son's gonna be when he grows up. He's just gonna be like, "What? This makes sense. When there's Mount Laundry, it's going in there, right?"
Yeah, because now I'm like, well, I don't have anything to wear.
Nothing left to go.
Now I have to do it, right? And now it's for some necessity.
Well, it is true though. As you keep leveling up, there's just some things you can't get to. So you have to reallocate your time and your money to get it done. You know.
Yeah, I like it. I respect it.
Yeah, that's what has to happen. So Jay is all things comfortable in real estate investing. You're so young. I don't know how old you are. I want to call you out right now.
So
how old are you? Tell us now.
I'm 36, but I'll be 37 coming up. Yeah.
This guy. Okay, so a baby, literally, like you're young. I mean, I feel like I'm young too. So I don't know, but especially to be doing the stuff we're doing at our age, like we're breaking through boundaries.
Absolutely.
But this week, I laid some heavy stuff on him. I needed advice. I was like asking him all these money questions, all these commercial real estate questions and investing questions. So today I thought I'm going to ask him some lighter questions.
Sure.
And see how Jay responds to these questions, okay? Maybe they're within your expertise. Maybe they're a little bit out of your expertise, but I'm going for
and I have no preparation. I don't know
my first question should be, honestly, because my kid is on some organic kick, and throughout my candles and my deodorant now have natural deodorant. I should ask him if I stink, but that should be my.
I swear to you.
He's a lie. He's a lie. He's just being a nice guest. That's a damn lie. I know I stink. You a whole lie in here. And now I have organic candles and organic non-working deodorant. So here we all are. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Wait, we need.
Oh yeah, we need
no,
some
that
intro.
one's dumb. I need a good one. I need. No, that. Oh.
Okay.
Feels like an herbal essence commercial, right? Okay, Jay, this is a serious question. Okay. Would you rather eat oatmeal 3 times a day for a month or not be able to shower or bathe for 15 days?
No. It's oatmeal. Oatmeal all the time. And
you're not going to shit for a month. Oatmeal? You're not going to shit. You can't eat anything other than oatmeal. It's just oatmeal.
That's fine. I'll take oatmeal. And listen, I'll take oatmeal knowing that I do not like the texture of oatmeal. Yeah. I don't like any kind of texture that feels like somebody else chewed it before me. I'm not into that. Like the people that eat like flan and oh my God, there's so many things that I'm just like,
flan is exceptionally disgusting. Yeah. I can't.
Grits? Oh, nah.
All right, I disagree with you on this.
You like grits?
Yeah, I can handle grits.
It's liquid and it's chewed up food all in one.
I don't know who's making your grits. We call it upma, and it's made with onions and garlic, but essentially it's grits. I can handle that. I would just like to note that he would be walking around with a distended belly for 30 days because there's no way you're going to shit if you do that, but you would rather that than be stinky.
The reason why is because I'm one of those people, and it's funny, and I promise she does not smell at all. Not,
oh my God, you did it!
0%. But for me, I'm somebody that I'm like you. Like I'm always hyper self-conscious of my body, talking to people, do my breath stink?
Oh God. I
brush my teeth like 3-4 times a day, just out of paranoia more than anything.
I brush my teeth before I run out the door, no matter how many times I run in the house, because I feel like I reset. It's my reset button.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
So that's why I would pick oatmeal. Again, knowing that I hate the texture, I'll still take that over being self-conscious.
Okay, drink a lot of water because that's what's going to happen. Okay, would you rather be constantly itchy or constantly sticky?
Good question.
Oh my God, you're going to itch your skin off.
Probably honestly, constantly itchy. Sticky, you can't do anything.
Ew, like honey
everything
sticky.
You touch, you're just But at least itchy, like think of like mosquito bites. Like we're now in mosquito season.
Oh my God,
I'm scratching all day anyway.
100%. And Florida is a different bitch too, right? Those mosquitoes, they don't play. They are Jurassic Park size. They
fly by your ear, and you're just like
ew, and they taunt you, right?
Yeah, like, exactly. They're like, I'm about to suck your blood.
Yes.
Nah.
Bro, South Florida's full of weird shit. That ain't the weirdest thing we have too, because we had vampire people, bath salts, we got all kinds of stuff. So why would our mosquitoes be different?
And it's a full moon right now.
And it's a full moon. I'm gonna have to turn my location sharing on because it's a full moon. God only knows where this night will bring me. That's what's gonna happen. Okay.
Good first 2 questions to start. So
this one is beyond ridiculous. Okay. Would you rather your only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe? Can you picture him like trotting down the road on a freaking giraffe?
I'll take donkey only because I've seen people travel on donkey, and my family's from Guyana, and they had something called donkey cart. So on donkey cart, people used to actually travel around on donkeys, and on the back of it, it was almost like a trailer.
That's fair.
And this donkey was pulling people on, and they call it donkey cart. So people would be on the back. So I think I would take donkey. Giraffe is too
You're going to be
unknown.
way up in the air.
Yeah, it's unknown.
That is true. Okay. Do you know I had 2 donkeys? I mean, they're still mine. Yes. Okay.
Oh, you still have 2 donkeys.
Fun fact.
Okay.
I also registered them. I'm so getting canceled for this, but here we go. Full send. I registered them as emotionally support animals because they were. And then I had to go in front of zoning and planning and argue my case. And I won these little violent fuckers that kick you every time you get even close to them. Those were my emotional support animals. They were very cute. But then eventually I moved to a place where it was agricultural zone, so it was totally fine. But
they can be emotional support animals? I thought that only counted for like domestic, like a dog, a cat.
Well, these were miniatures. So we brought them in the house for birthday parties.
Wow. See that, like,
And it is a true story. That is an actual fun fact. And their names were Sven and Olaf.
The fact that you even thought of that as a possibility. Like, I don't know how many people.
I love how he's trying to make this normalize this. Good. I'm here for it. He's like, you're such a normal person.
I'm all for people thinking creatively about anything.
Okay. Yeah.
It opens up your mind. So I'm for it.
I have also walked them down Lake Worth Road. They also were, so one year at Gay Polo, you came to Gay Polo with me this year.
I did.
But a few years back, one of my friends had a theme of a little farm. So they were part of the little farm. They had micro pigs and all kinds of micro animals. So there was the donkey. So they've been to Gay Polo. They've been on the Vanilla Ice show. Okay. In that episode, listen, in this episode of the Vanilla Ice Project, he comes home and, oh my God, there's a donkey in my house, right? So everyone's filming and there's the donkey like, what am I doing here? And there's Vanilla Ice like, oh my God. But clearly like Avi, he knew there wasn't a wild donkey in his house. Yeah. And we wrap up filming and then the damn thing airs and then people start commenting, wait, how could it be a wild donkey? There's a harness on. I was like, oh, we overlooked that part. We overlooked the part where he was wearing a harness with a name tag that said Sven, and none of us caught that. Whoopsie. So, fun fact.
How did you get on his show?
He was my neighbor right across the street.
Really?
You know, it's so funny.
He lives here?
Dude, yes. So I'll tell you the best story ever, right? So he moves into my neighborhood. He gets the house literally like now right across the street from me. But at that time, the one right across the street and over one. So eventually he would accumulate the second one, right? So there's this guy, he's all tatted up, right? I don't know who I don't immediately recognize him because it's the little ways down the road. We're all looking, who's the new neighbor, right? Who's the new neighbor? Looks like kind of a BMXer kind of guy. Also, keep in mind, this is like a decade ago. So then there's a buzz around the neighborhood that it's Vanilla Ice. So that's super cool. So I tell my daughter, who at that time is in 4th grade, I'm like, wow, it's Vanilla Ice. She's like, Vanilla who?
Yeah, she's like, who the heck is
Vanilla
that?
Ice.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay.
Yeah.
So I show her some YouTube videos right in there. He's like, ding, 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 ding. And he's like MC hammering. And she's like, oh, wow, he's cute. Yeah, sure. He's 17 in that video, right? So her and her little friends get these signs and they're like, Vanilla Ice, we love you. Vanilla Ice, you're so cute. Vanilla Ice, you're so great.
Oh, that's so sweet.
They're holding it up. And one of his producers runs over and was like, hey, can we capture this? Can we get Vanilla Ice walking up your driveway with the kids holding these signs? So I asked the kids, they're like, yes, we're gonna meet him, right? So up strolls this man, and as the kids are holding these signs, they're like growing concerned, right? They're like, wait, and everyone's like putting these signs down. And finally, my kid puts a sign down, that's not the guy from the video. I don't love him. He's not cute. I don't love him. I'm like, no. And the cameras are rolling, right? And he's like walking up. He's like, hey guys, here's this 40-year-old man. They're expecting a 17-year-old from the video.
Years ago, yeah.
Man, they think if you are 3rd and 4th grade, they think you're old if you're beyond 28, right? So they're like, whose dad is this walking up my driveway that thinks I think he's cute? So there is a clip of me on season 1. Standing all alone in my driveway holding a fucking sign that says, I love you, Vanilla Ice, because I was the last one standing and there was nothing I could do about it.
Wait, they didn't even hold up the sign?
No, dude, they hauled ass. Kids are brutal.
Wow.
They are brutal. Well, you know what it is? They're very literal at that age.
Exactly.
So they think that they are, like, they take this literal, like, I'm really asking this grown man to come marry me, you know? So they're like, no, man, we're out.
But I mean, think about how it looks too from the producer's standpoint. This is what I would think about. If I'm a 47-year-old guy, and I look 47, and there's like 15-year-olds holding up signs for me, like that, doesn't that look a little questionable? They
were like 8 at the time. They weren't even that old, boy. So they were really like, oh no, we're tapping out here. But we would be neighbors for the next like 8 years, and it was so fun. He was so cool to my kids because anytime they had something like unexpected, but nothing was really unexpected. It was, you know, scripted, but planned, he would always invite the kids over. So anytime they were like doing something crazy, taking a roof off, he's like, does the kids want to come watch? So it was good.
That's cool.
Good. Except one day my kids came home and like, we went down his firefighter pole. I was like, get in the shower now. Everybody in the shower. That was not a firefighter pole, and get in the shower right now. Everyone get bleach. Get bleach. Right this second, get bleach.
Oh my God.
It was a good time though. No, he was a cool neighbor.
Is he still there or no? He left?
No. He wound up acquiring the next property, made it one giant property. Like, well, they're two separate houses, but it's all on the same compound.
I got it.
Yeah, and they're gorgeous house. He is very talented.
He is. I've seen his work, and I thought the same thing. I'm like, for a guy who was known for rapping, like he's really
and
created
he
a new career
rolls up his sleeves. Like he's not afraid to work.
Yeah, he's doing the work.
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of work too.
Yes. Like I think he's a little bit of like a perfectionist, so he will get out there and do it, you know?
That's my world.
Yeah. And another fun fact, he's vegetarian. So, and my kids are as well. And I only made Indian food. So he would ask the kids, did your mom cook? Because he was single at that time. Yeah. So he never gives back my Tupperware. So I had to get to-go boxes from Costco, and I would have the kids run out to-go boxes of food to him. That man was an honorary Indian by the time it was over, because he knew he was asking for stuff by name.
You make Indian dishes?
Yes, because if you... Now, in this country, to be vegetarian, it's not as difficult, right? There's always something on the menu.
Options now. Yeah,
once upon a time, you had to have salad or nothing. It was like salad or bust. So, and there really wasn't a lot of options. So we only cooked Indian food. Like the kids are born vegetarians because the dad is Hindu. So
my goal is to one day go vegan.
Oh, where are you at now? It's like a scale, you know.
I'm at red meat right now.
Oh my God, you got a whole long ways to go. You are nowhere near vegan. What?
Yeah, that's why I say it's a goal, right? It's a goal.
This man will eat oatmeal every day that's a good start. Eat your oatmeal every day.
Stink?
What about you?
What about you for those questions? Are you taking oatmeal?
Well, this is why I thought this can't be so one-sided. So I'm gonna blindly let you pick a card.
Okay, all right.
Oh wait, drum. Wait, we need. we need something here. We need. That's what we need.
No. It's not gonna be that big. Do you have a drum roll?
No, we should though. We should. We need one.
We'll just go back magical. Okay. What is the worst gift? Well, what is the worst gift I've ever received? So I guess you have to ask.
Okay.
What's the worst gift you ever received?
I still remember this to this day. I was 12 and I got one of them Walgreens fruitcakes. Nobody eats them boxed ass fruitcakes from Walgreens. Exactly. Who knew? I punted it into the little lake behind my house. I'm definitely canceled. We're screwed. Environmental flag. I'm fucked here. Okay.
But wait, no, for real. What is a fruitcake?
It's gross. It's just a piece of shit cake with little I don't even know. I think they're like those little gummy bears things inside of them. They sell them at Walgreens on the end caps for $12.99 around the holidays. They're crap. It's what you get when you hate people. Like nobody gives you a fruit cake. No, and it was from a relative. I just would like to go on record saying, I mean, distant one.
Right now, you got people listening like, I like fruit cake.
Nobody likes fruitcake. There's not a human being on earth that's like, I can't wait for a fruitcake. And damn sure, not a human being that's like, I can't wait for the $12.99 Walmart end cap one.
They're selling it, so it must be a decent business model.
Because it's what you give people when you hate them.
Oh,
but it's like a backhand hate.
Gotcha.
I mean, it is a solid I hate you. There is no misinterpreting
like
that.
A bunt.
Mm-hmm, but you got to put a bow on. It's the most passive aggressive gesture you can do is give someone a fruitcake. It's like, here you go, asshole. Take this. And you can't, and it roadblocks you, right?
You should have saved it for somebody else that you don't like.
Re-gifted it, right?
And say like, here, this is for you.
Yeah, well, it puts you in a position you can't complain. He got me a fruitcake. Can't say shit, you know? All right, it's your turn. Okay, man.
Okay.
All right. Okay. This.
Are you going to ask some evil questions? Man?
You're so screwed. And I love this visual. Chala, stay with me. You ready? Okay. Would you rather have a 10-inch long, look at the panic.
10-inch long schlong?
10-inch long belly button that dances to music every time music plays? Or would you rather have accordions for legs?
How do you have a 10-inch long belly button?
Because it's my question. I got to make it up. You have a 10-inch long belly button that does the Macarena.
But I'm saying, like,
dances.
Does it go 10-inch this way?
I mean, any way you swing that 10-inch belly button, it's not going to be a good look. And it dances to music. So anytime someone puts on music, that thing's just going to dance to the beat.
I'll take 10-inch long belly button. I'll take 10-inch long belly button because...
Is that your belly button, or are you happy to see me?
You can hide that.
I doubt you can.
Yeah.
10 inches is like, oh my God, what are you gonna do with a 10-inch belly?
You just put your hands like this on your shirt.
I should have clarified it. I should have made it a 10-inch Audi is what I should have done.
Okay, now it makes more sense.
Yeah.
See, I have an innie, so I only think innie. So
okay, so then 9 inches. You have to fill the reserve first, so 9 inches. Now you have a 9-inch Audi.
Okay, that changes things.
But accordion legs might be kind of fun, right? Like those are like those moon boots things.
Accordion legs. Nah, I think I'm still taking 10-inch long belly button. Because then people are like, oh my goodness, what is that?
Wild.
But and if you had accordion legs, like how are you gonna run? How are you gonna exercise? Like I don't want to do that. But 10-inch long belly button, I can work with that.
Well, I guess you can see one of us here is not a runner, so that never crossed my mind. I was like, man, I don't want a janky belly button that can't even keep up with the beat. Like,
so you're taking accordion legs?
I feel like those would be fun. Have you seen those like moon boots that people wear? That's what I'm picturing. Like you get to you got hydraulics on you.
I think you're also assuming that it's gonna be like how it is when you hear when somebody's playing. But I don't think it'll be that nice.
Oh no. I definitely don't.
Because remember, it goes all the way down, so that means you can walk and go. How inconvenient would that be?
If it slows me down, I will be pissed. I can't be slowed down.
Because you have gravity. You have to deal with gravity.
Is true.
Right? Here you don't have gravity.
True.
So imagine you're trying to reach for something, you're just like,
oh no, you're right.
You get really low.
All right, the belly button it is.
You see?
You know what I would do? I'd get it pierced. Like 50 belly button piercings. I'd own it. I would just own that.
Yeah, like a display case.
Piercing pagoda, exactly. Here we come. We on our way.
Keeping them in business.
Yes.
Okay. Am I switching questions? Or
go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. Yes, that's the question. What do you do that your parents would be surprised to find out?
Oh, fuck. Okay. This one might shock you, but it's probably having a boyfriend. Like
they don't know?
No, my dad is not. I only have one parent living, and he lives in like Georgia in the woods or something in a mountain. That's where he went to retire.
Want to know that you're happy?
He doesn't. He can't work a computer. He's like so. He's like so just. I told him one time that I was divorced once, and he just blew right over that like he never heard it and asked. He said we're just gonna go exit stage left. He's like when they're old and set in their ways like that, there's no need to disturb the peace. You know what I mean?
Got it.
So he calls like the other day when I had lost my luggage. He's like, "What did Ram say?" He just wants to. What did he say? I'm like, that man don't. He said it's gonna be all right. Okay, good. I'm like, oh, fuck it. You know,
where's your family from? Where
he's born in India. My dad is born in India.
Okay, your dad's
and my mom was white American, but she passed away. She was like super solid. She was solid. Like she always had my back. I always wonder like what she would have thought of all this, the studio and stuff. Not sure she would 100% like would have understood all this stuff, but she would have been proud, you know?
Do you think your dad blew over the divorce question because in his mind, divorce is like, no, that's not happening?
Yeah, it's probably just easier for him to think, which also my ex-husband's mom, God bless her, she's so sweet. I don't think she understands either. Like, really? Yeah, because sometimes my ex-husband and I are super cool. Most people know that. We actually still do like business together.
That's great. You're very amicable.
Yeah, we do a co-family or whatever they call that shit, co-parenting or whatever. I don't even know. There's a term for everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just we're all family. Everyone's family. We just had a restructuring. That's how I call it, right? Okay. So there are days where this man will like blow through this door with his phone on FaceTime. He's like, and it's his mom. I'm like, hi. He's like, she's looking for you. I'm like, she doesn't notice by now. It's like two different FaceTime background. Hi. Yeah. Like we're just gonna roll through that one. I'm not gonna disturb the peace, you know?
I get you.
Sometimes 'tis no need. That's what I think.
Ignorance is bliss sometimes.
Ignorance is man.
Bliss.
I think that shit all the time. I meet stupid people, and I think, man, y'all are so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no stress in the world.
Yeah.
They're just.
You don't know what you don't know, and you're just happy.
So the other day, I was driving. I was in West Palm Beach. I had to stop into Walgreens to get something, and actually, I wanted to grab a granola bar and then a water, and I had to go pee so bad. Like, you had to pee if it was like peeing in a Walgreens bathroom, but I hovered. So I like grabbed the shit off the shelf that I need, and I tossed it to my kid, my 15-year-old kid. You have to meet him. He's so sweet.
I did. I met him at the gay polo event.
Yes.
Yeah.
Solid kid, He's like so cool. He's not a rule breaker. The only time I see him like break any kind of boundaries is when he's doing videography. He'll like get in wherever he's got to get in to get the shot.
You see?
Yeah.
That's the mark of a good photographer, videographer.
Yeah, he's not scared because he knows you get one chance and one chance only. Yeah. So he'll...
Remember, do it for the vine, do it for the shot.
Do it for the... Yes. Anything for the shot.
Yeah.
That's the only time I see him take chances. Other than that, straight A kid, like he doesn't talk back, like he's easy peasy, right? So I hand him all this stuff, run to the bathroom, I come back out, and I'm like, did you check out? Like, where's the stuff, buddy? He's like, oh, right here. And he starts unloading his pockets. He's like looking at me like I'm a dumbass. Like he just found the most convenient way to store unpaid for goods. I'm like, you're going to jail. Like where I come from. Like, and he...
Wait, he's 15, so he knows he's stealing.
He just didn't think it was that. He thought it was like convenient. He like stuffs it in his pockets while he's looking at shit on the shelves. And then he looks at me like he doesn't understand why I would hold my own shit and not stuff it in my pockets until it's time to check out. And I'm like, you can't do that.
Right down the back, some like CVS camera workers like...
Wait, did we just see that shit?
Yeah, right?
Did he just steal and then unsteal? Like, did that shit just happen? He literally pulls it out and he's like, what? I'm like, oh my God.
He's like, it's on you, Mom. I've already paid. Yeah.
Like, we're going to have to talk. I skipped that phase. Everyone had that friend in high school that did shoplifting. Shoplifted the chapstick.
I shoplifted when I was young, but I didn't know I was shoplifting.
This is what he was like about. Well, he wasn't going to leave the store, but he was, yeah.
I was maybe 7 or 8 years old. And I remember
that's where you got that Costco candy.
Hey, exactly. This is how the story starts. So when I was young, my aunt owned a travel agency, and directly across from the travel agency was 7-Eleven. So all the time when we were kids, like my dad would take us to 7-Eleven, we'd get a Slurpee, and we'd go back across the street. Well, one day he was getting gas, not even taking us to 7-Eleven, he just was getting gas. So I said to him, I was like, okay, can we go inside to just pick up some things? He's like, yeah, sure. But he didn't even know what I was picking up. He was just like, he went, he got his things, he paid for it, not knowing that I'd pick something up. And I get back in the car and I'm sipping my Slurpee. He's like I didn't pay for that Slurpee. I was like, you have to pay for it.
He's like, wait, what? Yeah. This isn't my store?
Yeah.
What? This like, isn't my pantry?
In my head, all I know is I go to 7-Eleven, I come out with a Slurpee.
Wait, what did he make you do next?
No, nothing.
Yeah, he said, screw it. And just turned into Grand Theft Auto.
Like, screw it. I'm not going back inside the store.
Listen, that man said, I have paid enough Slurpees that I can get one. He started the rewards program. That man started the rewards program.
He did. Or I did.
Yes. He said, I already got 10. The 11th one was on y'all. Yeah. Bye.
So, yeah.
These kids, man.
So that was my first story of stealing, unknowingly.
I have to tell you the funniest story that happened to us. Well, now it's 2 weeks old, but I didn't do my weekend review last week. So I get on the scale at home, right? Wait, no, I need the scary music. I need that. I get on the scale at home and holy shit. Like I packed on some weight, right? And I'm like, well, damn. But I mean, it was a solid number. But now I'm like, am I getting old or some shit? Like, I mean, I know I packed on weight, but like, I've always been big. I don't see this new weight. Where's the new weight? Like, this is new weight. And I'm like, some of that, I'm passing away. Something's happening here. So I call a doctor, right? I'm like, hey, y'all gonna have to see me. Like, this is a stat situation. Yeah. Like, I got fat overnight. Like, y'all gonna have to help a girl out. You know what I mean? Like, get me up in here. But in my defense, also, I had not weighed myself in like 3-4 months. I'm just coasting, right? So I said, damn, I did some damage polo season. So I show up at the doctor and I'm like in this complete distress, you know? I'm like, y'all gotta fix this shit. Like, I don't know what happened, but y'all gotta fix this shit.
Maybe it's thyroid.
Oh, yes, I got a list of shit that we're gonna check for. I get on the scale and it is 37 pounds different than the one at my house. I'm like, oh.
Really?
I'm like, my fucking scale is broken at home. Thank God. I'm like, sorry, y'all, I didn't mean to ring those alarms. The doctor said, oh no, like you still got to lose some. I'm like, but this is my normal fat. Like I thought I had extra fat. Like I thought I had new fat.
You had bonus fat.
I'm like, yes.
I get it.
Bonus fat. I was like, I thought I had new fat. He's like, no, but you still got to fix it. So I was like, fuck, here I am. And there's no turning back, right? So I go home and I got my little meal plan and I'm all pissed off because now I was 37 pounds more. I lost 37 pounds in a day. And nobody celebrates this, right? Nobody cares. And I got a stupid meal plan and I'm pissed, right? So I walk through the door and I'm like, so I thought I was bigger than I am. Turns out I am big, but like the kind that I like. And here we all are, right? So everyone's like in the house is like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, our scale's off by 37 pounds. Akai's like, oh my God, thank God. He's like, I've been trying to find this weight. He's like, I've been dropping, and I know he's dropped weight. He's like, I was so scared. My son was like, you haven't noticed I haven't had ice cream in 2 weeks. I didn't know what happened. I thought I was pushing. Everybody was walking around suffering in silence, in silent shame. Yeah. Everyone thought they were like 37 pounds overweight. Even my little one was like, yo, I was trying to find that shit too. She's like, I tried to skip out on a pool party over this. She's like, but I couldn't find it. Nobody mentioned it to the next person. We were all silently scale shaming each other.
You know, the part that's really sad too is that it's just, this is a microcosm of what a lot of people experience, right? They step on a scale, they see a number, and it immediately affects how they feel about themselves.
100%.
But mind you, your clothes were the same. Nothing was different.
It was a mystery.
All it was a number.
A mystery.
This digital number affected how people felt.
Yes. Crazy. And I never believe those doctor skills because whatever their height and their weight for me tells me I would not even be cute at that number. Like, I'm a big bone girl. Give me extra weight. They try to make me a one size fits all, you know? But now I'm on a damn meal plan because I fucked around and went to the doctor because I thought I weighed 37 more pounds. And I got a new scale, kept the old one because it's so much fun. It's like a before, after. I weigh myself here and then here. It's like the most exciting. It's invigorating.
One of my relatives went on a meal plan like that, and they lost 100 pounds. 100. I mean, mind you, they were doing some workouts as well, but the biggest change for them is that they changed their diet. That's it.
Yeah.
They literally just, they cut out soda, they cut out red meat. Funny enough.
He's cutting everything. He's going to eat oatmeal. And
then they literally just changed their diet. They just looked at how many calories they were eating versus how many calories they were burning in a day. That was really their only big change. And
that's the way to go. I think that's the thing you can't, you just can't lose. If you actually do the work and monitor what's coming in versus what's going out. Like, no other way I think is sustainable as that. Plus you learn how to live, you know?
And it's only happens for a while, right? After a while, you start eating something more regularly. Like, you're like, oh, I'm going to have this 2 or 3 days a week. Like, if it's a salad or something. Right. You're not counting those every single time. You know, okay, this salad is
and then
400 calories.
You don't drink, right?
No,
you do not drink at all.
I'm not a coffee person, not a alcohol person.
No caffeine whatsoever?
I mean, sometimes I'll have a Coke, but I'm not a caffeine person.
This guy is bionic. Do you hear this stuff? Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for joining me for my week in review. Your takeaways are that Jay is almost vegan.
Yeah.
I do or don't stink. Not really sure yet. And that ask me how you can lose 37 pounds in a day.